Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Ghost of Antietam event here. The first map is Hooker's Push. You're seeing an overview of that right now, followed up by our second map, which is the Dunker Church. So, little bigger maps. It should be exciting to see. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of events with no commentary and UI. Our teams for today. On the CSA side, we got 20th Georgia, Sussy Brigade, 7th Louisiana, 7th South Carolina, 4th New Jersey, 1st Ohio, Palmetto Battery and Artillery. And then you have Archers Brigade. And then for the Union side, we have 5th Corps, 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters, IVB, 3rd United States Horse Artillery. We'll break down who's in Archers and 5th Corps shortly, but it looks like action's going to start. Server in balance 270 is our total. 3-man in balance. However, a Union has 14 on Artillery, which is a little surprising, and then CSA having 20 on Artillery. Co-commentating with me today, we got Coffin. Cofinkill, would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, yeah, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Coffin. I'm the XO for the V Corps 1st Maryland, and thank you for having me, Mr. Eagle.
We are glad to have you on. So, Hooker's Push, they don't start till the 42-minute mark in the Ghost of Antietam's event. And then obviously we waited a moment for the teams to kind of truck across the long map. Union spawned very far away. We have some engagements starting between the 5th Alabama, which is a part of Archer's Brigade. You got 1st Louisiana Zouave Battalion, also part of Archer's Brigade, with 1st South Carolina Horse Rifles up here as well. Union really pushing this left side for the most part. IVB, you got part of 5th Corps, you got 8th Connecticut here. 1st Maryland, there's 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters, but yeah, so I guess Cofinkill, V Corps is more of a USA group, so what would you say the USA strategy should be on this map?
They're doing it right now, actually. Like, I love this left side. There's a lot of deflates. There's big-ass deflate as soon as you exit the corn, so it gives you good cover, and then there's that rock formation. Here recently, the CSA has been playing, like, super far back, like, towards the south over there. So, I don't understand why they do it, but they do. But, yeah, it looks good for the Union so far. I'm liking it.
Yeah, it's surprising to see that the Confederates are like half pushed really far forward and half really pushed far back. Like, why are these personally be, I guess, really Archer Brigade guys? They're really pushed up forward on this right side and kind of getting wiped for the most part.
See that rock formation? I would have 2 fucking companies on there and just independent fire. Because you know where they're coming from. They ain't going to the middle. They sometimes go right, but they definitely go to that left side, so I don't know.
For sure. So I have my list up now for CSA side. For Archers Brigade, you got the 1st South Carolina Horse Rifles, 5th Alabama, 14th Tennessee, 1st Louisiana Zouave Battalion, 7th Tennessee, and the 19th Georgia. For Union 5th Corps, you got 14th Indiana, 65th Illinois, 1st Maryland, and 8th Connecticut. PC crashed before this, so that list kind of went away. So apologies for that. Looking at the CSA defense, you got on the CSA right, you have the 14th Tennessee kind of pulling further back because Union's really claimed those rocks. You can see in the ticket differential what the Union's been able to do on the right here of the CSA side.
Yeah.
You got 7th Tennessee up here as well. In the center, holding up on the rocks, you got 19th Georgia, 7th Louisiana. Holding further forward, you got 4th New Jersey. And then on the far left side, 20th Georgia and Serpents Brigade, 33rd Virginia more specifically. CSA has sprung themselves.
Oh, never mind.
CSA has spread themselves out very far, which makes it a little concerning from my view as a spectator, because it feels like Union, if they blobbed up and ran around, they could defeat in detail.
This map is also so big for no damn reason. Like, it's so spread out. I don't understand what they were doing when they designed this map, but hey, it's fun nonetheless, though. Wide open and stuff.
Yeah, much countercharge type feel. So you don't like hookers. Is there any other maps you don't like in the game?
Uh, since I'm Union, this might come as a surprise, but river crossing, I just get bored with it sometimes now, you know? Like, it's such an easy fucking game to win that, like, I don't even lead it. I just let my boys just fucking do whatever they, you know, let the company commanders take care of it all, so. I like to
That's
fall off maps on that map, so, you know.
that's fair. I agree.
The
Spectator view
Union are
drag.
charging, actually.
Yep, 8th Connecticut is. And CSA falling back here, just trying to avoid any ticket losses possible. And Union take the rocks. So, what would you say is
Very
some of your
good.
what would you say is some of your more favorite maps in the game?
Burnside, for sure. And Nico Hill. I fucking love Nico Hill. I know a lot of Union people don't because of the fucking hill that you have to go up to and the artillery and shit, but I fucking love that map, so.
Very true. So, CSA's been pushed back, kind of falling back on this left side. A lot of groups for CSA forming up on the right side, as Coffin was mentioning earlier. On this right side, just using some of these defilades as cover. Union for now just sitting and shooting in the distance, getting a good ticket ratio down, but they do need to pick the pace up just because it took them so long to get over here.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Union early caps here soon. Uh, just the past events that we played on this map, we definitely have early capped a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see an early cap here soon. But no, if you like volleying, this is the match for you. There's not a lot of melee, so
I wouldn't be surprised if Union early capped either. Um, if Union tries to contest the point too, I mean, it can be good. The past couple hookers I've watched, when Union caps the point, they're able to hold it for a mighty fine time. But I think the
yeah.
big thing for CSA on a map like this is that this kind of long defensive line they're forming right now, if Union kind of gets up there and holds there, it can be very hard for CSA to take. Because just that is, because it's hard for Union to take it right now because they would have to charge across an open field. But if they take that, it could be pretty much over for CSA.
A lot of skirmish formations here on the CSA right. Skirmishers on skirmishers, it looks like. Spreading a lot.
Looks like they're maybe trying to couch to get a little more cover. I don't like crouching personally.
Makes me feel safer, so that's why I
That
like
is true.
crouching. So.
Yeah,
But
I
I
mean, it's
get it.
fair.
Yeah, standing is definitely much better. I just feel more safer when I'm crouched, so.
Yeah. They definitely do get a little more cover. I mean, it's hard enough hitting a target at this distance, but when you're crouched,
Yeah.
I mean, you're just shrinking that even more. Union's pushing up on the right side, charging up to take some rocks. DSA falling off it, but more CSA moving in. 4th New Jersey's going to try to stop it.
They're trudging down the road here on the left side.
They are indeed. 4th New Jersey getting wiped by the 8th Connecticut here on the rocks. Great charges from Union here.
CSA hasn't even noticed until it was too late. Great charge. Good job.
Why do a lot of these guys not have bayonets on? Or is that just a
It
visual
can-
glitch?
Oh, did they not?
I saw those CSA guys, unless they were
Oh my
spawning in
God.
late, they just didn't have bayonets on.
Lysis, you know better. Come on. Put a bayonet on. But, see, it's weird because on Sunday events, we're not allowed to have bayonets until taking losses, so I
Oh,
think
wow.
some people get confused on that, yeah.
And the 1st Maryland here, 65th Illinois, continuing their charges. CSA hits taking losses, or engaged, not taking losses, holy crap. But CSA's just not really engaging. They're just like probing and falling back right away. Union's gaining all the ground they want, getting all the kills they want.
I think the Union on the right side stretched themselves out too thin. They're gonna die there, so. I would just fall back towards the corn with the flags. Yeah, I would move the flags back.
All right.
Other than that, on this left-hand side, it's still more skirmishing. So
Yeah, nothing really going on the other side. I mean, it makes sense why Union pushed up the side they did. On the other side, that's a big old open field. Sure, it is on the other side, the Union right as well, but there's at least a little more cover. So, the Union actually getting beat back on this right side eventually. But Union's taking a lot of ground and a lot of good ground, so especially where 8th Connecticut's at. But so while we have some downtime, Coffin, what got you into playing War of Right?
well, last week Irish recruited me, so I joined them. No, in all honesty, if you remember First Tennessee with Whiskey, I was one of his guys with Irish, and then we left to make the 4th Kentucky. He was a first lieutenant, I was a corporal, and I just stuck around. And kids, if you're listening, one day you could be a degenerate on the internet, and so and it'll happen. So
There we go. But what initially got you to want to buy the game?
back in the day when I was like 14 or 12, Pixelator Apollo talked about it, and I'm a fucking Civil War history nerd or whatever, so I was just like, this shit looks cool. And the way he described it back in the day, it seemed like you only had one character. Like you could only make one guy, and if it was a private, then you can never be officer. And I was totally wrong about that. But yeah, ever since I got a PC, this was like the 4th or 5th game I bought because Pixelated Apollo. So
Yeah, I had a very similar story, except with General Cody, watching him in high school and then eventually getting a laptop after graduating high school, and I was like, okay, let's get this game. And
yeah,
it's been great ever since.
yeah. At the time, I was like a kid, so I was like, one day I could meet Pixelated Apollo on the game, and I haven't met him. So Pixelated Apollo, if you're listening, please, I want to meet you. So yeah. Anyway, the Union on the right, the 1st Maryland, is just got absolutely like destroyed. So they're on their way back now from the main point. So
Yeah, and 8th Connecticut's finally falling back. They didn't really have a flag, or at least 8th Connecticut did it. And I mean,
oh yeah,
these guys are out of action for 6, 7 minutes now as they just trek from spawn, getting back into the fight. I mean, they don't have a flag.
this is
No.
when I would early cap, or at least try to.
Yeah.
Stop that black timer from going down a little more, but uh, everything seems to be all right though. Like I don't see any signs that the Union's gonna lose this one.
Yeah, I mean, if they early cap, I think that'd be great. But I do think their pace is a little slow. But they have been aggressive on the CSA left,
get
Union
that.
right, and it's been good. But I do think
Yeah.
I would recommend Union capping. You got to pull them closer in.
Which we don't have team speak, so the guys on the left side probably don't even know that the guys on the right side are. Did I say team speak? I meant Steam Talk or whatever. So,
Yeah, no, that's kind of the cool thing, being able to watch so many different events. I see events with TeamSpeak, some without, some that start at the 45, some that start at 40 or 42, and it's kind of cool seeing a bunch of different events operate. It's just very cool to see how things change. It makes things interesting and not so boring seeing the same meta over and over again, even if I disagree with it.
yeah, because at this point, I don't give a fuck about horses. I just want new maps. That is all I want.
So
Please just give me new
true.
maps.
Kind of a side tangent before Union right kind of pushes back up. We might see him charge again. So if we zoom out and look over the sky, you can see I'm out of bounds, but that's besides the point. Look how much of this map is generated in. The developers have made Antietam, Harper's Ferry, South Mountain, and the Drill Camp map packs. They're done in their entirety. they could just plop some new boundaries, some spawn points, a point of contention, and it could be anywhere on the maps. It doesn't have to be historically accurate. We have Harper's Ferry, which is essentially ahistorical. We have ahistorical maps like the Pry maps, like Pry Ford, Pry House. All those are ahistorical. So we can have ahistorical maps. Um, and sure, they can only post, they don't have to post a lot, but they could post like 1 or 2 new maps a month. And I think that'd be a great way to keep retention in the game. And excitement, too.
Yeah. Because there's a rumor about Shepherdstown coming out, which, you know, I haven't heard
That rumor's
anything
been
since
here for
then,
ages.
but, yeah.
It's, at least from what I've seen, it's like everything the developers say they're going to work on, they don't release in updates, but everything they don't talk about, they release. Like a new company tool, drowning, fall damage, a bunch of that stuff they never talked about, but they released it.
Which I get not wanting a roadmap, because if you don't hit the deadline, then you're gonna get fucking fucking dunked on. But,
Of
you
course.
know, I don't know. It just, the customization's cool, but I want new maps. That's all I'll say about it. I just want new maps.
Can agree with that. So Union's pushed up on the right side. Confederate artillery getting short. But I mean, we're 280 now. But yeah, so obviously when I say recent changes, they're not that recent. But what do you think of the flag spawn changes going from 10 seconds to 5?
At first I hated it. Just because it feels like when I killed like a lot of guys from a unit, they would just come back in 5 seconds. So, you know, I was like, you know, I just killed you. Why the fuck are you back already? But, you know. But I also get why they did it, because in events, when I'm on spawn again on flag and it takes 120 seconds, I'm going on TikTok. So, my ADHD can't handle fucking standing there for 120 seconds. So, you know,
Right.
I like it now, but when it first added, it was alright. Just had to get used to it. The voice thing is what irritates me a little bit. I think
The
voices are way too fucking loud, but
yeah, for those of you who don't know, what update they did make is that they went from a TeamSpeak system to a in-house system which they made, which we've been seeing the developers kind of do this with a lot of things, like their own server browser, their own like whole company tool. They're starting to worry about making their own servers and all that jazz. They're really trying to take over every aspect of the game, which is fair. But like the new in-game chat system, there's really no flattening with the voices. So if someone screams and their mic doesn't flatten it, you're just gonna hear it straight through. But
oh yeah.
I guess kind of on voice chat too. Do you like the? Oh yeah, they're charging on the right. Look at that.
Yeah,
Union's
they're
got a cap
charging.
point.
Both of them are actually. Wow, just like the same couple minutes ago.
Yeah, charging. Wow. Uh,
The guys, there's some guys on the rocks like they don't know that what's fucking coming. That's fucking ridiculous. That's funny, though. And then over here on the road, Adam doing the thing that he did last time, just fall back towards the canister and the caissons. So smart play.
yeah, it seems like CSA is just trying to draw the Union back further and further in their territory where they have more of a advantage, and then slowly take them out from there. I mean, CSA. The problem with this strategy, though, is you're obviously going to get a couple stragglers or maybe a group sitting back, and then they'll die in skirmishing out of line. And I mean, even though we haven't seen a whole lot of engagement, CSA's almost had taken losses.
Yeah, with 20 minutes remaining, the time limit is going pretty low.
Actually, I'm surprised how fast CSA is going down. I'm really surprised. I do think 1st Maryland here should fall back to where 8th Connecticut is on those rocks, and I assume some other groups are there as well. More 1st Maryland coming around right side here. Actually, this is all 8th Connecticut. 65th Illinois, I see some of those tags too, but Union's starting to cap point.
Oh yeah, they are. Good job.
We'll see if they wait for taking losses or...
Does this rock formation capture the point? Oh, okay.
I mean, it must. I don't think the Union's capping on the other side. I wish there was a spectating, like, boundary little line thing that we could see as spectators, but...
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
But, I mean, Union has control of these center rocks here, which can be very hard for CSA to take. The CSA really just kind of gave them up to the Union. And Union's not fully capping. Either going to wait till breaking or taking losses to at least do it.
I think once it hits 15 minutes and they aren't even at a halfway through taking losses, you gotta go for it. Oh, what is IVB doing, Mr. Chevy?
I mean, CSA is a little spread out on this side. They don't have. They do have a flag. Never mind. It got blinded. Oh, they're using the defilade as cover up here.
Oh, that's smart.
Couple good shots. And some more Union on this left side. The 2nd U.S. Sharp. Looks like they might be moving forward now with IVB. CSA is starting to shift over here to get shots.
We're the only ones who made it. Oh man. Oh, look to the left, look to the left, look to the right, look to the right.
CSA on the right side, or Union right. It's kind of moving up on the fence line, trying to hit 8th Connecticut from the side. The 2nd U.S. Sharp's pulling up alongside IVB now. CSA's falling back. And CSA's capping. Where are they capping? Out in the middle here. 14th. Out here, Tennessee.
They got a T-bone symbol going on right now.
Get up here, let's go. We're gonna start trading it with them. Let's go.
V rather actually.
If you don't have your bayonets, get up. Let's go.
14th Tennessee pushing up to hit IVB on their side. IVB repositioning behind the 2nd U.S. Sharp.
Shoot them.
2nd U.S. Sharp's going forward now. IVB is going forward as well. Looks like they're going to try to flank around this side, get into cover. I mean, Union's playing this nicely on this side. And Confederates are taking losses.
The left side is outnumbered. But they are holding, so good on them.
It's a nice line the Union got here.
2nd U.S. doesn't even realize that they're to their right in this bush. Okay.
CSA starting to come over the hill and take shots at
they're
them.
charging. CSA's charging.
This is a interesting tactic on CSA's part. It's really weird. I guess they don't want to lose this spot because they've been falling back all game and now they're charging in here. Or CSA charging in, and I mean they should win this.
Yeah, they definitely won that. Go and get the flag out of there. That's all you. Okay. Well, other than that, they're still doing really good. Like I did like that maneuver that they did
100%.
on this left side, moving up.
And going to the other side, more charging is happening. 1st Maryland's going right in there on the 7th of both groups. 7th Louisiana and 7th South Carolina.
Don't let him run.
My guys have to put bayonets on. Holy shit. Ooh, a little team kill. Oh wait, no, that was a suicide kill. My bad.
We're not gonna survive, Chris.
And they take the caissons though. Or at least some of that artillery. More Union pulling up. 1st Maryland.
Oh, they got the flag down. Good job.
So Did you join First Maryland, part of Fifth Corps, when it was created, or did you join when they were a thing?
When Fort Kentucky was made, that's when I joined. With Irish. So, uh,
Did Fourth Kentucky become First Maryland, or
yeah, yeah.
okay?
That's what I forgot. You probably didn't even know about Fort Kentucky. So,
I do
yeah, we.
remember Fourth Kentucky. I do remember them.
Guys,
Oh,
you're
did
up
you?
points again.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we
know that
just
you guys.
switched names.
Watch for the
Was there any
guys.
reason behind the change in names?
We went Union. So we're a CSA regiment at first, and then whoever made the regiment left. Like Irish is even the founder. He was the third guy when we made it. So, and then
Ah.
we're in the CSA, and then we corpsed up with 8th Connecticut. So we're a CSA regiment. They're a Union regiment. OB. You probably remember OB. And then
Yep.
we switched to Union, and then became 5th Corps on our for year anniversary. So
That's exciting. Was First Maryland and Eighth Connecticut in Fifth Corps? Is that why I assume you picked up the First Maryland name, or?
uh, I didn't even want to be 1st Maryland, but you know, I was like, let's be Vermont. And everybody was like, fuck no. So
Fair enough.
so, yeah. But
What the fuck are
yeah,
they doing?
I think I know 1st Maryland was definitely 5th Corps, but 8th Connecticut I don't think was. I can't remember, but I'll probably Google it here after this match or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. CSA doing a little weird maneuvering on the left side. Good shots from First Maryland, though. As I mean, Union's defeating these guys in detail. It's very evident what's going on here. And okay, I don't get what 33rd Virginia is doing here. First Maryland Cav was touching your nose, and you decided to then retreat. When you're about to get in melee, when they're right next to you, don't retreat. Because what's going to happen is you're going to retreat, your opponent's going to still kill you, and you'll lose you'll lose tickets while your opponent will gain tickets. If you at least engage a little bit, both sides will lose tickets, except for a flag. Flag should run out if you're going to lose.
How did they lose it?
How did they lose that? That's kind of wild, especially
My
with the
guys need to
advantage
put
they
bayonets on. Holy shit.
have.
Jesus Christ.
Run!
What the
Anyway,
heck?
over on the left-hand side, rocks.
That's the clickbait that we do. First Maryland hates bayonets. They're doing a protest.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Do you not like bayonets?
I don't like it on my rifle all the time. You know, I only put it on if I know we're getting charged or if we're about to charge. But I like that extra time that I get studying my rifle. So, but I usually have it on during GOA. So, but
Yeah, the sway is
Yeah, it shouldn't
decreased
be-
a little when
yeah.
you don't have the bayonet on.
It also just takes less time to just get formed up. All I have to do is press reload, and then I'm ready to go. So,
That's true as well.
a waste of 10 seconds. So, yeah. I don't even think it's 10. It's like,
I think it's
what,
5?
4?
5 seconds? Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably put my bayonet on more. Maybe my guys are getting it
I
from
mean,
me.
for me
so.
personally, when I play the game, I always like having my bayonet on because even though, like you said, there is a little increased sway, I think always being ready for a melee is always nice. And on top of that, when you're in melee mode, you aim a lot quicker than from shoulder arms. Maybe at the ready, I don't know. I'd have to test it out. It's closer for at the ready, but
Well, when I was like younger into this game, I always thought that just hitting a guy with your rifle, like with the butt of your rifle, is kills them the exact same time as you would with a bayonet because as soon as you swing it, you can swing it again. But with your bayonet, you gotta finish that, like, the little
Oh, the
stab
animation.
motion, and then bring
Right.
it back. Yeah, the animation. So, like, a year ago, I was like, man, bayonets aren't even that good until I kept dying from them. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, bayonets are good, so.
And CSA's charging to take the guns back on the left side. 20th
Yeah,
Georgia,
they
I
are.
saw for South Carolina as well. Against 2 Union flags. I mean, Union should hold this. Whew.
What was that?
That was
If you
artillery.
commit to a charge, you should finish the charge. I don't know what was that, but they stopped in the middle and.
Yeah.
But,
Holy crap. I mean, half their group was sitting back, too.
yeah. Yeah. If I was one of those guys, I would just fucking went for it.
At that point. So, 10 minutes
CSA
left.
is almost breaking.
Yeah.
Doing
I mean,
all right.
Union. I mean, the Union's playing this a lot better. Like, that's the one thing is I've watched so many matches, and so I have a certain meta that I think works. And again, as I was kind of saying earlier, in different events, different metas work, and so that's kind of the cool thing to see. It's like we've seen a fair amount of charging from Union. I really like that, but it's kind of surprising seeing how far CSA is falling in tickets. It's actually, I think, absurd. I don't know what's happening, but some CSA starting to move out into the field on the point. 14th Tennessee is. Got Bill here. Let's go, Bill.
Yeah, Union still got 8 minutes. I don't know if it will be enough time, but we will see. I think
It's
the
going to be
Union has
close.
played really well, though. I still don't understand why the CSA stays so far back, like, at the beginning. Like, I would at least try and get to these rocks and just hold it, but...
What rocks are you talking about? Like the rocks where
they're
Union's holding on the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's a good rock formation. There's a nice defilade over here, more towards the northeast. So, I just... Playing so far back, I just understand it, but, it is what it is.
Union had taken lost, Confederates about to bring. I think it's very risky for the Confederates to hold up there. Sure, they have a little cover, but Union has a fair amount of cover within the snake fence and the corn. And if Union charges you out there, like they did kind of at the beginning, granted CSA didn't have a whole lot of guys, but it can be very risky compared to where they're currently at, where they have nice stuff. Like the thing is, though, right, is CSA just gave up a lot of the positions on the nice defensive line. And that's why Union's kind of been so dominant the whole game.
Yeah. Because near the corn is where all the rock formations are. Like, there's a couple back here, but they're useless because the Union's never going to go that far back. So,
Right.
They got some nice defilades, though. I haven't played on this map on CSA in a while, so I forget the defilades.
I've maybe only played this map CSA once in the couple years I've been playing. Granted, I've been spectating for 2 years, but...
Is there any maps you haven't played? Because I feel like there's like 1 or 2 you haven't.
What do you mean, like, spectating-wise? I've seen every map spectating. Playing-wise?
Oh, I guess just playing-wise, yeah.
I for sure have played all the skirmish maps. Conquest and Contention's a different story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know how many of them I've actually played. So, CSA is pushing out, trying to hold on point. CSA should try to stay as far back as they can because they got cover. But, I mean, Union having these rocks where 8th Connecticut and 1st Maryland is really bad for CSA. CSA is breaking.
Oh, they're charging the rocks.
Yeah, I mean,
Charge bayonets.
CSA should not have lost these rocks. They should have contested them pretty well. Because if they contest these well, they can form a big defensive line. But Union doing great.
CSA's also going in piecemeal. They're spread out. There's like a big ass gap between each charge.
Union's actually capping point right now.
Yeah, 2nd US and 69th New York came out with the rocks.
Oh, CSA those charging on the point. You can see it on the left side of your screen. But CSA numbers eventually prevail on these rocks. But they took a good chicken deficit from that. Great hold by Union, but terrible charge from CSA.
5 minutes remaining. Yeah, it's getting tight.
Yeah, now that
it's getting tight.
CSA's got a whole morale stage to defend the point in 5 minutes. And, I mean, those Union groups got wiped. They don't have a flag. My friends, they're not going to be up here for 3 to 4 minutes. CSA might have just won the game.
Yeah,
There's a Union group behind, though. What the heck? They have a flag. Hold up.
Well, now since
Got it right.
First Maryland Cav is
the
behind
only
the whole
people
CSA
who
team.
are alive now are 69th and 2nd US, and they could get surrounded here.
Look
what
behind
the
CSA
fuck?
team. I know.
What is this?
I saw that corner. I'm like, what the heck? They have a flag too. Oh, who is this guy? Jeff Epstein from the 14th Tennessee. Promote that man. He killed the flag. He went straight for the flag. Such
Do
a
not
smart
promote him.
decision there.
Do not promote him.
Do not promote him?
Yeah, he killed my guy, so do not promote him.
Oh, I guess
Promote
do
him,
not promote him. Never mind.
Yep.
I'm apologize.
Do not dance on my flag. Okay, they're not. That's good. Yeah, again, this is the only thing I hate about this map. I like the wide openness, but the fucking Union spawn point is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it. Like, they could definitely put the spawn point where not fucking hookers, the cornfield map spawn is, but...
That'd be a heck of a spawn. All the game in the middle of the corn. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool, actually.
It does happen in pickup. There's a pickup patrol map where one side spawns in corn. I don't remember what it is, but
I need to play Pickup Patrol again.
Union
Kinda
getting a
miss it.
flag back from the rocks somehow. I don't know how they got that flag back, but
Oh, promote that guy. Fuck. Oh, he's
it was,
dead.
it
Who
was
was
the second
this?
U.S. guy. Oh, is Shifty gonna get it? Oh, Shifty not.
It's Attila. Good job, Attila from 2nd US Sharps.
Oh.
Right. The Union is halfway through the corn now. I don't know if this will be enough time, but
Yeah,
we'll see.
they'll have a minute and a half, 2 minutes to engage. But I mean, outside of the CSA on the CSA right, that are kind of holding far forward to make sure they're on point. If they pull a little further back, I mean, this is the line I think CSA needs to hold all game. And I think they can do great. I don't know why they gave up the rocks over there. I think if they would have started, right? Imagine we start at the 45-minute timer instead of 42, right? It's, instead of 2 minutes and 30 seconds, it's maybe 5 minutes and 30 seconds now. Like, the 3 minutes is very huge at the beginning of the match.
Yeah.
Is the reason for that is so there's like some last minute planning that needs to be done, or?
Well, Irish is he's the guy who runs this, but it was given to him by Kevin. So I think the rules have always been here since 42. I don't understand them. Well, I guess I kind of understand them. Get organized, get with your group and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always been here, and that's usually our time to just regroup, get organized. Some fucking last minute stupid shit anyone wants to say, and then we'll move out.
So true. Union doing one dash. They're charging in, yeah.
Yep.
In a fair amount.
Get up.
I'm surprised the CSA. Okay, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say the
Collapsing.
CSA wasn't responding, but they are definitely responding. So.
Almost 1 minute left on the timer. And
Yeah, I think this
CSA
is
dominating
GG's.
that. CSA charging on the
This is
far side
GG.
as well. Holy crap. Second US, IVB going that way.
You don't believe in Iran. You're fake. You're fake. You're false. You're a false prophet. You're a false prophet. You're a false prophet. You're a fucking fake false prophet, bitch. You're a fake false prophet, bitch. You're a fake false prophet. You're not real. You're not real.
Union hits braking, doesn't really matter.
You're not real. You're not a real prophet. 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 You're a fake prophet. You're a fake prophet.
And CSA are going to get a good win here.
If the CSA. Well, I thought I hit slow-mo at 20 seconds. I was confused then.
What a win, though, from Confederates. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't think the round ended. What the heck? Anyways,
Where's your time at?
19 seconds.
Oh, that's crazy. Very good Union at first. I seriously think you should have at least try and early capped around the 20-minute mark, but you know, you live and you learn, so good CSA comeback, I'd say. If it wasn't for that charge, they would probably be the ones losing. So good job. Good match.
Yeah, I don't like that CSA. I can understand them falling back on this right side. I don't know why some of those groups push so far forward, but falling back on the left there was a little iffy in my book, letting Union take those. I mean, Union played this game well. I just think Union ran out of time. They maybe should have capped earlier, but they almost capped when CSA was about to hit braking. And if they would have timed that better or done that a little better, maybe Union could have won. But regardless, we played the match. CSA won, and that's really all that matters in the end. So well done, CSA. We will see you for round number 2. Here we are with round number 2. We're still at 280. Just looking at artillery numbers here. It's 14 exactly on both sides. If you want to know where artillery is, you got Union artillery directly beneath where we're at right now with the camera. You got Union artillery here. Confederate artillery right by the point. So let's see how the Confederates want to defend this map here. Generally, they defend the left side, from what I know. But you got 19th Georgia on the left, holding right. You got the 5th Alabama, 14th Tennessee to their right. 1st Louisiana Zouave Battalion, Sturpin's Brigade, 33rd Virginia to their right. Kind of behind the church, you got 4th New Jersey, 7th Louisiana, 1st Ohio, 20th Georgia, and yeah. I might have missed a group or two, but Coffin, what's Union strat on Dunkers? They're actually pushing right now, but
yeah, it looks like most of us are going right, and then there's a small force going in the middle. And I don't know if you caught this, but I've never seen this, but artillery on the CSA actually brought a gun back into the woods, actually. So
what?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Yeah, it's
Oh, okay. This is a lot better than what I was thinking. I guess this makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good spot. Yeah.
We'll see if they can hit, but IVB pushed really far up on the right side. You got 5th Corps behind. That Union group off on the left side. They're kind of using a defilade for cover here, but got the 2nd U.S. Sharp and 65th and 14th. Yeah, Union's really putting up the pressure. They're going to continue charging on the right side. IVB's going in a little spread out. Some CSA pulling down the road to hit them on their side. CSA is very prone to falling back. Like 19th Georgia could have held those rocks, but well, maybe not anymore with the rest of the Union team pulling up. But the thing you cannot do as CSA on this map is you cannot let Union back into the woods. That is, I think, the worst thing you can do for CSA, because once Union gets back here, it's so hard to contain them, especially with flag respawns. And 8th Connecticut's going to charge right in here.
And when you're spawning back in as a CSA and you accidentally run into a Union group, you're just gonna die. So,
I mean, Union's playing this great so far.
I don't think 8th Connecticut's gonna lose this. I mean, win this charge, but they are doing pretty good right now.
5th Alabama, 19th now counter charging.
Don't go back!
Run this way!
Go back!
Rebels heading this way!
See, usually when we play, it's either far left or far right. It's never usually the middle. But, so, I do prefer the right side there, so I like this play a lot.
I agree. Union pulling up with more forces and kind of throwing back the CSA.
dude. Tags, you just fucking drop that fuck.
Hell yeah, biatch.
CSA still has
Hell
two
yeah, good
companies on the Union left-hand side, though.
Yeah, there's what the
Nothing
heck?
crazy.
And so there's like, I mean, these are all independent regiments, but I don't get why the okay, the new meta from after spectating for the past month or so, the meta that I've seen is whichever team blobs up more generally wins more. And this round CSA is kind of spread out. Last round Union was blobbing up, but Union kind of got screwed over on time. And I think they should have capped early, so I think it was just mistakes on that. But I mean, Union basically was winning the whole match because they were blobbed up and CSA wasn't.
Union also has 3 skirmishers on the left-hand side, just harassing them. So I would take a group over there and just fucking.
I couldn't hear you. What were you saying? Be better.
If you need cover, shift left. They're not aiming on the left to that mad. We're spread out. We're pretty condensed, gentlemen. Happy, we should probably be pushing left before they take that ground from us.
So I wonder when the Union's gonna charge.
And we might see him right now. 8th Connecticut's going this way. Oh, they're not charging. They're just
Oh yeah,
repositioning to
left
get better
side.
shots.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I agree with you. I do think at this point, Union should just keep the pace going, right? I think the only, again, to kind of continue off that whole blob meta, blobbing and charging is the way to go. I think the only time to really shoot is when you're reforming your guys, but if you're formed and ready to go, especially when you're in the position the Union is, right? Confederates do have some numbers, they're a little spread out, but Union's all blobbed up here, ready to go. They're right on the edge of the woods, and I mean, if they take this, they can just sweep right through the whole CSA team. I think they should go.
Yeah, also fall victim through being a guy from Eyes in the Sky, though, because you know, like,
So true.
I get they don't understand how many people are in there. Like, they probably think the whole CSA army is over here, so I get their caution. So.
What do you mean they can't see how many people are on the other side of the woods from them? I'm kidding.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about? There's fucking wall hacks there.
We have seen a couple hackers over the years, nothing too many.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Is there actually hackers in War of Rights?
Yeah, it's people who can stab really fast.
Get
And,
a
like,
fucking
run really
life.
quickly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if you're
Get a
hacking
life.
War of Rights of all things, but 8th Connecticut's charging.
Yeah, I see that. Good job. They're probably gonna lose this charge again.
Yeah, they
Now
got
if-
beat out by
Oh.
numbers. Rest of the
Oh,
Union.
gosh.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if Union would have bombed up and gone in, I think that would have gone a lot better. Obviously, would have they owed them more men, but let's see. IVB shifting over to the right side. I think they might hit this now, or maybe.
Oh, Irish is about to move up.
New line, new line, new line.
Yeah, first Maryland's going up.
I wish they would have
IVB
went in with
moving
8th
right.
Connecticut. Oh, the 8th Connecticut I think might get respawns though. I mean, they have what, 2 flags here? Yeah, so 8th Connecticut's gonna go right back in, so that's good.
Yeah, I think they kept their flag. Oh, but they might be getting wrapped on the east side actually. CSA's on the road.
Yeah, 14 Tennessee moving this way. You got 19th Georgia as well. But that's the thing. Even though they're doing this, TSA's spreading themselves out thinner and thinner. Granted, it might distract the Union. 8th Connecticut starting to engage. Irish pushing their guys over. They're charging. It looks like IVB's getting real
Oh,
close
they're
in the
just
woods as
charging
well.
Boys, watch left by the
Great
tree.
play
watch
by
left
Union.
the tree. Oblique left. Hey, hop this fence. Hop this fence. Back over a second one. Let's go. Get your bands. Cover your friend. Cover your friend. Cover your friend.
Okay,
Oh,
a
they
genuine
got the
question.
flag.
Cover your friend.
Yeah,
Cover your friend.
why would CSA push up there to instantly fall back? I get maybe they were trying to get flanking shots on them, but if you're gonna push up that in that aggressive a position, I don't know. It just seems weird to push that far forward and then fall back right away. I get you're being charged, but by that point it was too late. They were already right in front of you. Should have just engaged at that point.
Yeah, I would have went on
Yeah, you tell
the
Walker. I thought there was a rhyme for that.
fence if I was the CSA and not charge in, but
I mean,
you know.
CS, yeah, I mean, Union played this brilliantly, and I mean, 1st Maryland, 8th Connecticut, they should keep going.
And only if they knew that there is only 5 guys with a Pop-Tart in front of them. And
Yeah,
all they need to
exactly.
do is just fucking move up. But I get it, fog of war, so.
Yeah.
I think they left.
IVB's holding on the right-hand side, though, pretty well. So, good job
Yeah.
on them.
First LAPs on this guy. Yeah, I mean, seriously, Confederates are so not together right now. It's actually kind of crazy to see.
There's still 2 goddamn units on the fucking left-hand side. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Confederates engaged.
Right in front of us, right in front of us.
This is a great distraction by the Union, keeping 2 companies over there. Good job.
It really is. And CSA looks so disorganized from the overview, and a Union's charging again. You do have the 7th LA pushing up against the Union mob, but 5th Alabama's getting wiped by the 8th Connecticut right now.
Oh, nice, you little motherfucker.
Come on! Keep pointing, keep going up. Where you going?
I mean, Union's just running over CSA
Ours
at
is
this point.
actually
Hi, boys, hold.
also is about fuck. Irish is also about to move. Yep, here he comes. Wait, never mind.
Take him up that line.
7th LA is
Oh, they're just
countering
balling.
USA.
I lied.
Steady, steady. Fire. Reload. Turn
A
in,
lot of
fire. Reload.
They shot
turn in,
right
finish
to the
fire.
right of that group.
Keep eyes.
Yeah, the CSA is no
Now-
longer into forest. Let's just say that.
If Union
They
would
are.
sweep up behind the rear, and they would. I mean, CSA is just crowding around behind the church.
I
right
have
now.
no division.
I have no position.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see.
I have no position.
Hold fire, hold fire.
over there.
Hold fire, hold fire. Alright, boys, we're gonna attack comms. We're gonna fucking lock in. We're gonna go on the fucking prowl, dude, like a fucking MILF at a biker bar. Let's go.
You heard Irish. They're going in. They're locking in.
Irish, directly to our left.
I'm sorry, Billy.
That tree was not big enough for you.
And I mean, Union's just slowly making their way through the woods, which slow, methodical. I mean, CSA spread out. This is holy crap.
Back to the line, get your loads.
IVB's up here
Yeah,
as
there's
well.
still 30 minutes left. So,
Hold in, boys, they're right there.
8th Connecticut's charging up
It's
as
just
well against 4th
three-
New Jersey, wiping out.
it's just 3 big groups, like, moving together, not getting too spread out.
Keep
This
going.
is good. Very good. Who's
Holy
this
crap.
on the right hand side? 8th Connecticut's getting charged from behind with a couple. Or South Carolina.
What the heck?
Over here, Chris Louise.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, Union's kind of getting surrounded now, but I mean, if Union stays bombed up, I think they'll be fine. CSA is too disjointed, but 8th Connecticut's now charging in on the church to help out
Charging
1st
gets
Maryland.
hurt. Yep. IVB better keep an eye beyond them. Oh, never mind. They saw him. They're charging in.
Is IVB gonna win this? They might. That flag bearer, who is it?
Behind you, flag.
Oh, that flag bearer was staying alive for. Oh, he stopped and died. That was
They
some great maneuvering
fucking
up.
pricked them.
He had some great maneuvering. So Union gets thrown back, but I mean, look at the ticket differential.
Almost at taking losses, yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
1st Maryland falling back. Great game sense. And what is this? 14th Tennessee up here in 19th Georgia.
Those are friendlies. Now those are not friendlies. Those are not friendlies. Fuck them up, fuck them up. Hey, fuck you, shoot!
Cofinkill.
Put a bayonet on! Holy shit!
Hey, brace, back up the wall.
Oh my god.
First Maryland now charging.
See, if I was one of these groups in the middle of the open, I would want to dip my toes in and see how far I could get on that left-hand side. But
Hey, back up real quick.
is First Maryland losing this?
CSA has a down flag. They're not picking up Union coming from behind as well. It is 2nd U.S.
Oh
Sharps
my god, I didn't see him.
getting in the action now. And 14th falling a bat.
That was brave of you, I will say. That was brave, but very dumb.
Great spot to reload.
Ugly rebel cocksuckers, turn around! Get on this side too!
Come over here. Get some.
Come and get you some fuck, boys!
Here, get some over here, boy.
Second army at the sprint! Fall back,
Get
let's
out
go!
of here. Go back home.
We beat you to it. We beat you
So
to it.
the CSA got the force back, and it looks like the Union lost
Yeah, but I
one
mean,
flag.
a whole morale
Yeah,
stage
they're at
though,
freaking loss.
well worth.
Yeah. I'd say fuck it, go left side this time. Most of them are on the right hand side. They're not gonna hold the left side, so
Might not be a bad idea, but it might be really hard to communicate. IVBs look like they're reformed up on this right side as well. That
yeah,
lost
he's
flag
gonna-
is
he's
probably
moving out,
infinite.
right. Yeah.
Where's Ace?
Holy crap.
Aim for their nipples, boys.
Good match so far. I'm liking it.
Shots firing. The damn hooligan.
I'm hoogling.
Their flag's there to the south.
Hey, boys.
Let's see. I mean, CSA still look very spread out.
I didn't know we could do that. What the?
Oh yeah, you see him north of us. You're on independent. Just go ahead, open up.
And
There's a
what's Irish doing? IVB's moving up. Irish is moving forward. Oh, what are you looking
I
at?
can't shoot yet. You're lucky. I can't shoot. All right, now I can shoot.
What the
bitch.
heck?
oh, they got the flag back. That's good.
IVB's circling around here. Oh yeah, they're going for
Oh
that
yeah,
flag.
they are. They better be careful with the group to their west.
Ooh, CSA saw him. You just got to pick that up and keep going. Yeah, as First Maryland comes up behind.
To your right. You're flanking right down the road. You're flanking right down the road. Where's your officer? You're flanking
If
right down
it's
the road.
looking at like the beginning of the match again, just have a strong foothold here on the right hand side. So
Yeah.
I think this is 8th Connecticut. Yep, moving on the road next to Snake Rail Fence. Got some good side shots here.
Not fucking yet. Take aim!
Take aim!
Steady!
Beautiful volley.
Couple good shots.
Union falling back on that right side. Nothing again really happening on that far side. Union has pushed up to the center hill. 2nd U.S. Sharps has. I mean, this is just CSA. This is probably the most organized they've looked all game. They're blobbing up.
Back to the pen.
Yeah, they are. I don't know how far right Union could go. Actually, oh damn, they could go way over here. That's crazy, actually.
Sorry, buddy.
Anything you see, fuckers?
Hey,
It was you, Daytona. Never mind. Fuck you, Daytona. Let's go.
Oh no, I
This
don't
flag
think the
down.
Union could charge like they did last time. I think they finally realized and they brought all 4 groups over here now. So
Yeah.
all 4 companies over here. So,
I mean, Union could try to slam up to this kind of nipple position, cornered right next to point. That snake fence by CSA artillery. I mean, that could be a viable point. It's a little early, I think, to maybe go for that. I mean, 23 minutes, a lot better on time-wise than last round.
yes, 100%. The CSA ADHD is kicking in. They're moving up.
Oh, it's the artillery guys. They want their gun back.
For real? Oh,
They want
that's
that gun.
adorable. Fucking artillery players, you are people too, and you could bring fucking 50 guys to an event. I don't give a shit. I disagree with that statement. So.
I very much think artillery is much more for show, knocking people over area of denial than actually getting kills.
Oh, I was a part of that podcast, so you know.
The glory days, the War of Rights podcast. The second one, Red was the first.
Who was the first?
Red, he's Sergeant 59th New York right now. He did a bunch way back in the day. What's going on here? First LAB's charging into the back of IVB, but 20th Georgia, who is literally 10 yards from first LAB, is just sitting back. IVB got caught completely off guard, though.
Yeah, it's still winning. Good job, IVB. Good hold.
And now 20th Georgia's going in. Why didn't 20th Georgia go in with first LAB? Like, first LAB was walking through 20th Georgia to get in the IVB. Because 20th Georgia... Oh, maybe 20th Georgia didn't see them, but...
Flag, get out there.
They wipe IVB. Charging in the middle happening on PSA artillery. And PSA losing the artillery. How is... Whoa! Hollywood's gonna get away with the flag for IVB.
Promote that man.
Promote him.
Corporal.
No demotion for him.
Corporal
He's
right
getting
there.
a double promotion because that last guy didn't get the promotion.
Yeah, fuck you, whoever you were. Anyway. So, the forest is looking mighty green. And a lot of dead bodies. I'd like to see it.
We have 2 flags now? Okay, get your reload.
Imagine if the someone could like light a torch and throw it on the ground. Start burning everything down. That would be...
Or like Minecraft with the fucking flint and steel. Went on creative and just burned every forest you saw. They need to add grenades.
Grenades. That would be the holy hand grenade.
Yeah.
A kill streak that spawns in a boat.
Yeah.
8th Connecticut's
There's a
charging
fucking
in.
Gatling gun now? Fuck.
Rivers Crossing,
Yep.
you thought CSA could win? Never mind that. CSA's
That could
pinstring
also
this
go
Union
first,
charge.
go and get 6 kills. Yep. Good job. Good charge.
Why does CSA so prone to fall back at the very last possible second?
Well, I know why they do it. They try. They're really big on retreating when we charge them, because they retreat back towards like their guys. So the more we move up, the thinner we get. So
Right.
they've caught us a couple of times with that tactic, but I think we've started getting aware of what they're doing now. So it's ineffective anymore. So
I mean, 20th Georgia ran off in a direction that nobody was at. I don't know. I mean, I still think that strategy is valid, but I definitely think you need to retreat sooner, not when they're basically on you. That's me. That's my thought.
I get
anyways.
that. Or don't retreat when you're in the middle of a field when you're charging. So
Yeah.
that was still ridiculous. I can't believe that.
First Maryland.
You
I mean,
know.
you see a lot of things when you're up here, especially over a long period of time. First Maryland
Yeah, I'm
charging in.
like, why don't y'all go left, Union? Holy shit, it's open. Come on.
First Maryland's
they're
slamming in the
fucking
center of
charging in.
CSA. Cutting right. Oh, CSA's collapsing. 4th New Jersey is. Union's charging on the far side as well.
I died.
Actually, they're charging up to the nipple right now. It's IVB. CSA's about to hit braking.
Oh, and the Union has come up on the nipple. They're
Yeah.
capping the point now.
First Maryland, 8th Connecticut getting wiped, but they have allowed IVB to get up on
IVB.
point here. Second U.S.
Yep.
Sharps on point as well. Dude, whoever 50 is, I love this officer. Very charismatic, but I think Union's going to take this. There's a couple Unions still in the woods engaging in melee. TSA starting to run up, but I think it might be too late.
I think they got it. I think they have time to get a lot more guys in. We'll see though.
And I think that's
That's
game.
crazy.
Coffin, your
Well, I
thoughts for the
thought I was
round?
gonna. A very early win, so very good job. I fucking love this map, especially that right side. So, good job Union, and good job CSA 1-1. So,
Heck yeah. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you, Coffin, for coming on. It was a pleasure having you on. If anyone else would ever like to come on and broadcast or co-commentate with me, just shoot me a DM, and I'd be glad to have you on. It doesn't matter what event it is, but great to have Coffin on. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, Ghost of Antietam, again for letting me record. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. If you want to support the channel more, check out the description where we have our Discord, our merch, and our Patreon, where you can get live streams of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment on the bottom of our videos and get raw gameplay footage of all the events we do with no commentary and UI. But nonetheless, appreciate you watching. It means the world, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night. See you in the next one.